Hi Virgo, welcome to your November reading, and we'll start off with your theme, and it will be around your motto of I analyze. So let's see what card or cards come out for you. And at the end of the reading, I will do just mini spreads for health, career, and love, but we're going to start off with your general read. So what's the theme or themes for the general for Virgo? So we have Temperance. I just had that for Sagittarius. Their reading was very long and a doozy, so if you want to check that out. And then we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. And it's still October, so I'm using the Halloween deck. So starting off with Temperance and a need for balance. So you could be analyzing, I analyze different ways to find balance within your life. So in a very basic way, just work-life balance, being patient with the 8 of Wands. So finding ways, Virgo, to be productive, doing your thing, while still waiting patiently for the results, like how to go about that on a day-to-day basis, which could be a little difficult for you. But let's pull your Kipper cards. You got great fortune. Man, love to see it. So in your end of October reading, it was all about this too. So great fortune. And then high honor. Okay, Virgo, so just to echo what was in the last reading, it's like you don't have to really worry about the results of all the work that you're putting in. Like, it's coming. You have 2 great cards here, great fortune and high honor. So you could be getting a promotion. Whatever you're working on, it does look like it's going to pay off. So just, you have to keep going. So I feel like we already got the message, but let's go through your whole spread for the month of November. So you got 7 of Swords here. Hermit, that's your card. 10 of Wands, that makes sense. I think you had that in the last reading. I'm not sure. And you're end of October. Okay, then you got 3 of Wands, 6 of Pumpkins. You're coming up as the King of Wands. Then for your bottom row, you have the King of Cups, 5 of Swords, the Chariot. Chariot in reverse. Okay, Virgo, so let's get into it. I feel like with the 7 of Swords here, you feel like you don't have all the information about a situation. Like, you feel part of your worry is that you don't know exactly, like, I feel like there is a confidence here. I feel like there is just an inner knowing that this is on the way. The great fortune and the high honor, but it could be a timing thing. You might want to rush the process, and it's just, life is not going to allow you to do that. With the 10 of Wands here, like, you really have to put in the work every day to get this. So but also with the 7 of Wands, it's like there could be someone around you that you feel like is not giving you the full story about a situation. So this could be a coworker, this could be a boss. Hopefully it's not anyone you're in a relationship with, but it could be family, it could be romantic, it could be friends. Like, you feel left out in some way. You got the Hermit and you got the Seven of Swords. It's like you may feel a little isolated, and you may feel like people aren't telling you the truth, or they're not telling you everything. And it could be making you a little bit paranoid there too, and maybe putting you on the defensive, like you feel like you have to behave in a certain way to get ahead, because you're on your own. Like you're fighting this fight alone. Virgo. So you are the King of Imps or King of Wands in this situation. So you do have a lot of fiery energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this really is about you, what you're bringing to the table. And, you know, you're not sitting on your ass. Like, you're taking action, you're trying to show up and do the work. You could be standing out from the crowd. Like if this is a work situation, even if it's a love situation, it's like you're getting a lot of attention. People could see you as a leader or potential leader. So you could be considered for a promotion or some sort of leadership role. And if this is about love, I will do a separate love reading later, but you're getting attention, so there's potential for a lot of options. I'll say that. But with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, man, it's like I feel like Virgo, you're on the brink of greatness, but your past is getting in the way. Like you've been disappointed so much with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you might have felt, it's not about even being appreciated. It's just Six of Pentacles. It's about give and take. And I don't think it's about with the person. I think it's with the universe. Like you showed up, you tried your hardest, you did your best, and things still didn't work out for you. So it's like you could feel there's a potential to get disappointed again, or there's a fear of that. Why is the Six of Pentacles here in reverse? It is in your past energy. It's like almost, you know, when life beats you down, it's like it kind of forces you to lower your expectations. I think that's what the wording I was trying to get at. It's like you don't maybe feel like you can achieve certain things in life, or maybe that you don't deserve it. I feel like you know you deserve it, but it's just that, is the universe gonna deliver? Why is the Six of Pentacles here in reverse? Ten of Pumpkins in reverse. Like I said, there could be a lack of support. You could have suffered major losses in the past. You may not feel like you have a foundation, like a healthy foundation to build upon. Man, you got two cards that could talk about the things in life that give us stability, like family, friends, your network. Like I said, the foundation. You might feel like your life has a faulty foundation. So you don't have the things you need to get ahead. That could be your perception, or that could, you're Virgo. So that could be your reality. You're just being very clear about things that could have held you back, or just very aware of the things that you have lacked in some way. And you're worried about that lack. Like, even though you're putting in all this work, you're getting all this positive attention, and your work is being received well, you're worried. Like, how is it all going to play out for you? So you're worried about your future. Why is the King of Ghosts here? This could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But why is the King of Cups here? This is in your environment, so this could be someone that's rooting for you, that has a lot of love for you. So in the midst of all this, there is someone out there rooting for you that wants to see you be successful. And you may feel like a lot of people don't. Like, there's no one on your side. You got the Hermit. You got the Seven of Swords. You got the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like the odds are against you, so you're worried. But there's at least one person with the King of Cups here that I feel like is rooting for you. It could be someone you're in a relationship with. But just someone in your environment, maybe a family friend, or someone that's not a part of this. Whatever's disappointed you in the past, they're separate from it. But they have a lot of love for you. Why is the King of Ghosts here? Judgment. Judgment. Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like this person is going to help you through this process. Like I said, Five of Cups here, it's a reflection of everything you've been through in the past. You could have some regrets about some choices that you've made, or things that have happened to you or around you. Like, you're just feeling, or you have been feeling like it's something you can't recover from. Like, these things are going to hold you back. But with the Five of Cups in reverse and the Judgment card, I feel like this person is like part of your blessing. And full disclosure, I'm a Virgo rising. So I am relating to this message. That wasn't my intention, but that's what I'm getting from this. I think this is judgment from the universe. Like, they might have sent this person into your life to help you through this, but also they're like a message themselves. like this person. It's like a message from the universe, like, you're moving in the right direction. We heard you. You need help. You need support. You may not have had that in the past. Like, we understand. And so it's like a gift from the universe. So I do want to look at the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? I think you're just worried about history repeating. This is in your hopes and fears position. Like, there could be a deep fear of regression, like falling into bad habits, or like a self-fulfilling prophecy, like you don't think you deserve something, and so because you think that, you're not going to get it. But why is the Five of Swords here? Strength card in reverse. Could be a Leo in your life. There's 2 Leo cards, but I feel like this has to do with you feeling like and when it feels personal like this, it's hard for me to find the words, but it's when it feels like it's my story. With the Strength card in reverse, it's like, can you overcome everything you've already been through? That's almost like, can you beat the odds? Like, life has up until this point told you that you're a loser, you don't deserve anyone good in your life. You're always going to be playing catch up. You're never going to have this, that, and a third in your life. And it's like, can you break free from that? Like that conditioning. That's what it is. It's like that conditioning. Like, your circumstances have conditioned you to believe there's only so much you can achieve in life, and that you're eventually going to hit a wall or a ceiling or a blockage, and then there's only so far you can go. So it's like you're up against it. Like, that's your perception. If you can relate to this, like, you're feeling like you're never going to break free. So big stuff going on here. So let's look at the future energy. Before we do that, let's have just more information about great fortune and high honor. I'm scared to pull cards for those because it's like they're so good. But let's see. Why is great fortune here? Why is great fortune here? Okay, I was scared. Ace of Bats, which is Ace of Swords, actually. So I feel like with the Ace, there is going to be some sort of breakthrough. So you don't have to worry. And like I said in the beginning, you felt like you didn't have, like someone was holding back, like they weren't giving you information, they weren't giving you the full story. It's like you're seeking knowledge, you're seeking understanding, you're trying to change your life for the better, but you don't feel like you have enough information in some way. And with the Ace of Swords here, it's like you're going to get something. You're going to get some sort of information, some sort of breakthrough. You could also be battling some mental fog. So you're going to get some sort of breakthrough with that too. Like all of a sudden something is going to click. So whatever this obstacle is, it's going to be removed. Now, what about the high honor? And that's going to kind of propel you towards this great fortune. I think it's just a new way of thinking. It's not necessarily information from a person. It's just a new perspective. It's like your aha moment. So let's see what high honor, more information about high honor, more information about high honor. So Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, I'm going to actually look at that. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? Okay, why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? For high honor. 5 of Pumpkins, which is 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you. So with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, if this is a promotion, what I got from this is it may not be something you want to do. I do feel like you want to improve your situation and make more money, of course. But with the high honor, you may feel like long term it may not be something that you want to do. Like you might be put into a position of responsibility that you don't want. And that could be part of the realization here with the Ace of Swords. With this particular Wheel of Fortune, this man is kind of tied down to this like roulette table here, and it's like he's a target. I feel like you don't want to put yourself in a position of being a target, and that's what happens really when you take on leadership positions. Sometimes you might put yourself in a position to be a fall guy. So it's like you're content with being a valued employee. You're getting paid, you're making money, but you clock in, you clock out, you don't answer to anybody, and that's it. So it's like you may not want that distinction in a company. Like you don't want the attention maybe. So you're going to have to figure out with the Temperance card how to make it work for you, or what it is that you really want. I know you want the money, great fortune, but maybe not the attention. If this is resonating with you, it may not. So let's look at the future energy. We got the 10 of Wands. I feel like you're just going to be very busy. You might be taking on a lot, but I don't think it's anything you can't handle. It's just you're going to be very busy. With the 3 of Wands, yeah. You're just very hopeful that things are going to turn out well, and they are, but I feel like with the Chariot in reverse, You are going to have to be patient, and I feel like you have to be more careful with the work that you do. You can handle it, but you don't want stupid mistakes to set you back. So work a little bit slower, a little bit more carefully with what you do. If you're a writer, like, don't skip steps. Like, do the editing, do the revisions. Don't hand off your first draft to someone as the final product. Take that if it resonates. I know that's not for everybody, but that's what came up with the Chariot. It's like, you don't want to skip steps. You want to see it through, and it could be a little grueling with the Ten of Wands here, like the day-to-day work that's involved to reach this accomplishment. It could feel very grueling, and that it could be taking a lot out of you, but it's like at the end of all of this, you're going to get that come up that you've been looking for. So you will be successful, but I feel like with the Chariot, there's a warning there. Don't rush the success. Don't try to pretend to be something you're not. If you don't know the answer to something, research it. Don't just kind of pretend like you're knowledgeable in certain situations. Like that, you're just going to look stupid. So even if you feel like you know the answer, like, make sure you know it. So what's the advice for Virgo? Before we move on to the mini spreads, what's the advice for the general here? What's the advice for the general? What's the advice for Virgo for the general? Ace of Cups in reverse. Another ace. So Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Aye. And I dropped some cards. Just hold on. I don't want to put my big head in the frame. I think with the Ace of Cups, this is your advice. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I think it's talking about emotional detachment. It could be detachment from an outcome. So don't be too overly excited yet. Like, let's see what you're going to get. You're going to get something great, but it may not meet your expectations exactly. But regardless, there is success here. But kind of separate yourself from the outcome and just focus on the work. So it's really about patience. The theme really was about patience here with Temperance and the Eight of Wands. Like, it's coming and you know that it's coming, so you're excited, and that can turn to anxiety, and then that can maybe turn into a little bit of mania where it's just like, why isn't it here yet? Why isn't it here yet? So it's like that could turn into self-sabotage. That's what you want to avoid. You really have to take it day by day, find ways to relax, find ways to have balance, all with the knowing that your life is going to change for the better. So I'm right there with you, Virgo, about how to figure all this out. So good luck. But with the Ace of Pentacles, like, you're on your way. We're on our way. So just be patient. Find ways, like I said, to bring balance into your life. You might need, well, we'll see what you need. We'll look at health next, and we'll get into that. But you might need to find other things to focus on too. Maybe tarot. So, or a hobby, physical activity, reading new books, like taking out some time each day where you're not focused so much on your career and money and the big stuff, big life changes. Like getting into a new show, TV show, anything, that these little positive distractions. So let's take a look at, we're going to wrap it up now with health, career, and love. We'll start with health. What does Virgo, what could Virgo focus on for health for November? And again, these readings are not meant, the health readings are not to diagnose you. It's just about areas of focus for the month. So mind, body, spirit, that sort of thing. So for health, we have, okay, this popped out again, 10 of Imps in reverse now. Man, I did shuffle though. You heard me shuffle. Like I said, the Ace of Cups in reverse was the advice from your general. So I feel it is about emotional attachment. Maybe not too detached, but I feel like with the 10 of Wands, you're going to be very busy. I feel like it's almost unavoidable, but if there is something that you can kind of delegate to others or put on hold, like timing is everything. So kind of address the immediate needs and then be aware of the deadlines for other things. You don't have to do it all at once. I think that's the message here. One more for health. What advice for November? This is going to be advice. Whatever you're doing, still focus on the basics. Eating right, getting enough sleep, exercising when you can, addressing those basic needs. Like, don't let it overwhelm you. This should be exciting. This should be an exciting time, not overwhelming. So when you feel like it's crossing that line into anxiety, that's when you take the pause and you take a few things off your plate. You're not as busy and you rest. But it's easy to get caught up in the energy of excitement. Okay, High Priestess in reverse for the health card. I feel like just opening up to others. That's what I'm gonna take from that. Being very vocal, which might go against your nature, about what you're going through. You know, take this as it resonates. You may not be so inclined to do this, but if there's at least someone you could talk to, or maybe a forum or a board or a therapist, somebody who you could talk to about what you're going through, that could help to deal with any sort of stress. Don't try to be perfect. That's part of it too. You're allowed to have bad days. Take days off if you can. So don't try to do everything and kind of come across as like perfect worker or have perfect attendance at school. Don't worry about that. If you need a day off, a mental health day, a physical health day, if you need to go to your appointments or doctor's appointments, like, handle those things too. To maintain the balance. I'm going to do one card for career because that was very much a career read. So what's the advice for, what are the messages? What are the messages for Virgo for November? What other career messages for Virgo for November? So we have Four of Imps, Page of Ghosts. So the Four of Imps, I feel like I'm taking that as like a finish line. Like you're very close to the finish line. It's a very positive card. So it's almost like a good omen here. Like things are going to work out. It's kind of like a union. This is a wedding card, but in this way, I feel like it's a union of your expectations meeting reality. Like you're going to get what you want. I'm taking it almost like the Nine of Cups. So things are going to work out. And then with the Page of Ghosts, why is that here? Things took a turn. Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're going to be able to relax. And I have to wrap this up because of the noise in the background. But with the Page of Cups here, I feel like you're going to get a chance to finally relax. I feel like the Queen of Swords is not someone else. I feel like it's you. And that you have had to maintain your armor in a way. Be very protected while you go through this process, do this work. Maybe very standoffish, or, you know, it is swords. So maybe a little bit combative or a little bit cold. But this was part of your protection while you went through this process. And you're finally going to get a chance to have more fun or just in general relax. So you're almost there. It could still take some time. Like, I just want people to be realistic. It might take weeks. It might take months. I hope it doesn't take years. I don't get that sense from the cards. But you don't want to rush the process. And again, that's like the whole thing. It's like finding that balance until the time when you can relax, like really relax. So Virgo, like, you know, I got you. I'm a Virgo rising. We'll have more readings to come. This will come up again. And we will just work through it together, basically. I'm going to do a very quick love reading. Yeah. I almost don't want to do it. But let's see what we got for you for a love reading. For Virgos for November. Love reading for Virgos for November. Love reading for Virgos for November. So you got for your Romance Angel card, you have Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I know that's right. And then for your Hidden Truth, you got, I know that I crossed the line with you. So the Hidden Truth is cards are about what someone else would want to tell you. And then the romance angel is just giving us a sense of the current situation. So it's talking about releasing your past. So let's see what tarot cards come out. So a card for you, where you're at in this situation. Queen of Imps, which is the Queen of Wands. That's a little surprising. And then on the other end, got the King of Swords in reverse. So that makes sense with this. I know that I crossed the line with you card, but we'll get into it. What about the status of this connection? This is very specific, Virgo. So this may not apply to everyone's situation, but what's the status of this connection? 8 of Pentacles. What actions? Page of Pentacles. That's interesting. And the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So, and this could be vice versa. So just take which side applies to you. But the status of the connection is 8 of Pentacles, which is like a work in progress. I do feel like with the King of Swords here, it could be an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Emperor could be Aries or Taurus. So with the King of Swords, especially in reverse, like there could have been a huge argument, or just 1 second. Never mind. I'm gonna wrap it up. So with the King of Swords here in reverse, I'm feeling like there was some sort of hurt that happened in this situation. Could have been a blowout fight, like a huge fight, a huge breakup, a lot of hurt feelings around what someone said or what they did, betrayal, manipulation, King of Swords. And so, yeah, manipulation with the Emperor here. But in this, Virgo, you're giving off Queen of Wands energy, so fiery energy. And this could represent Aries, Leo, Sag, but you could have that somewhere in your chart. I just feel like basically you're still attractive to this person. But for what reason? Like, that's my thing. Because you're still attractive as a potential victim, someone that they can play with, someone that they can manipulate. This is a lot of harsh energy with the King of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. Someone who felt like they had a lot of power over you, that they were better than you, that maybe they were smarter than you, and that they could manipulate you and just toy with you. So you're still looking attractive as a toy, someone they can mess with. And I don't know why the Page of Pentacles is here. Why is that here on your side? This is your actions. It seems like again, take it how it resonates. Maybe you want the Page of Pumpkins. It's like you want to send a message. What message? What's this message? What's this message from the Page of Pentacles? What is this message from the Page of Pentacles? Two of Ghosts. That maybe there's still a strong connection here, but it's already saying release your ex. So This is tragic if this is the case, Virgo. But regardless of how this person treated you, they still, for you, you still have some sort of kindness for this person. Like you might recognize there's an emotional connection. This is sad. Virgo, the advice is already here. I'm not pulling any more additional cards about this at all, but it says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this is in reference to how this person treated you. And what I got in the beginning was it was more than one person. Like, this is like you have to release all of that from your past to move forward. And with the Queen of Wands here, you could be coming across as attractive to this person, but just in general, there's something about your energy right now that's very magnetic, but you don't want to attract the wrong energy. Like, focus on yourself. Page of Pumpkins here. You don't want to attract abusive people, straight up. So, manipulative, abusive people. So that's the reading. That's what I got. That might be a little bit controversial. You're welcome to talk about it in the comment section and let me know how you feel and if it applies to your situation. And if you liked this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I will be back with many more. And I look forward to seeing you again, Virgo. Take care.